I got eggs, bacon, waffles, toast. Eggs, bacon, waffles, toast. Eggs, bacon, waffles, toast. Web3 Breakfast, Jay Chains is the host with the morning. What's up, Jay Chains? Turbo made it co-hosting, yeah, they do their thing. If you savvy Web3 GM, grab a plate and a seat and let's begin. If you got something to say, come and grab a mic. We got one rule, no douchebag, alright? Retweet the room, bring some friends. If you start the talk, you gon' stay to the end. Retweet the room, bring some friends. If you start the talk, you gon' stay to the end. Monday through Friday, we got the syrup. 10 a.m. Eastern Spaces with the purpose. All about the community focus, they deserve it. Come and speak your mind with no regrets, but you serve us. Pizza on Friday, working off midway. Get the blood pumping, Web3 music is thumping. I got eggs, bacon, waffles, toast. Eggs, bacon, waffles, toast. Eggs, bacon, waffles, toast. Web3 Breakfast, Jay Chains is the host with the most. Retweet the room, bring some friends. If you start the talk, you gon' stay to the end. Retweet the room, bring some friends. If you start the talk, you gon' stay to the end. Good morning.
Boom. We got that thing timed up. What is happening, GM fam? Hope you're doing all right today. It is Thursday. Thirsty Thursdays. Is that what we call it? Is that what we call it around here? We are a bunch of foodies. Taco Tuesday. Is there any other thing that we could call Thursdays around here? Why not just Community Appreciation Day? I love this. Thank you, Turbo and Seven. Oh, geez. If you guys are talking, I can't hear you. Give me a second. This stupid ass thing.
Every single day.
Man, me too, man. And, you know, like, and I'm not gonna lie, this new scenery, looking over the pond, there's a crane that's moved into the pond, and it's just awesome, man. He's so majestic.
I'm just glad
He's
you're
down there
outside.
fishing. Oh man, me too. Golly,
Well,
I didn't know it still existed.
You got to get out of the cell every now and then and get a little fresh air, right?
Dude, it's just so funny to me. All I can think is like it's just like an enclosed area with a pond and like a bench, and that's all he gets.
Pretty much. It's pretty close. It's actually just like one of those shitty fold-out chairs that you take to the picnic.
Are you chained to the chair, or does the leash go to like?
If there was a guard, if there was like a guard watching him from a tower, like all this stuff way out.
I actually have an explosive device around my neck that I get to take off during the whenever I get on camera, I get to take it off. But the warden wasn't able to get down to get my neck off, my neck explosive. So that's why I'm by the pond today.
Suicide Squad style. I like it.
Jeez Louise, that sounds dangerous.
Man, I'm telling you, but you want to get some creative juices flowing? You want to be able to come up with some ideas? I'm telling you, this is the way. I pay good money for this experience.
Like to you get your mind right. You got a beautiful scenery, and you can sit there and think, right? Like much different than being down in a basement. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, man. Well, you know, like the thing is that I forgot. Damn, that's it.
You're so relaxed, you even forgot what you were gonna say.
Yeah, I've had something like that. I don't know how that happened. I just completely drew a blank. You know, because we usually do that on Thursdays, Jay. I think last Thursday you were having that where you just be going. I mean, it wasn't that quick, but so maybe it's just Thursdays for us, and you know, just taking some time to have some community appreciation. I know you were thanking us, man. I gotta say thank you to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, a lot of people, man, like it sounds crazy, you know what I mean? And not to get all sappy or whatever, but people really look up to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I really look up to you. You know what I mean? And being able to be here with you, you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I mean? I got to remember to tighten up my tie, you know what I'm saying? And make sure I look like I play the part. But I'm still excited, you know what I'm saying, to like be working with you because you've been here for a long time doing your thing. So
Turbo's lying. He got no tie.
Yeah, I don't have no tie. You're right, but I mean my metaphorical tie.
Yeah.
We just graduated you from Crocs to sneakers. You have no ties, sir.
Let's get him a bolo tie. I think we could start you out with a bolo tie.
Please, pretty please.
We could probably rock that. Definitely, Max. You surprised me with the new PFP. I was like, "What is this eyeball?" Oh, I was like, "Oh, that's Max." What's up, GM?
Yeah, right? That literally got me too. As soon as
GM.
he entered the room, I was like, and then it was Max, and I was like, of course it's Max.
Of course, it's Max.
I
It's
love
crazy.
it.
Yeah, no, it is, right? Isn't it? Isn't it awesome? So it's gonna be on Poly.
Hold up.
Oh, really?
Whoa.
Hold up. Hang on. I got some questions real quick, Max. Is that a Hash Lips NFT?
What?
Hash Lips. Is that because Hash Lips did his whole video series in the very beginning was on creating a whole NFT project on eyeballs, and that was his like generative project.
No.
I feel
It's
like
Anthony.
that's a bootleg project.
No. It's so one of our friends, he is obviously an artist, and he came up with this concept of like how great it would be to like have these floating eyeballs all across Twitter, and it's just a PFP. So he's gonna be making them. It's gonna be on Poly. I think I probably said a little too much than I was supposed to say.
Hey, we're dropping alpha this morning. Great job, Max. This is
Honestly, people shouldn't. Yeah.
it's community appreciation.
Hey,
day.
you know
Get a little
what,
alpha.
Max?
What's wrong with little alpha?
We're just gonna keep an eye out for it, man.
Yeah. Do that. Keep your eyes peeled.
I love that was one of the most sarcastic laughs I think I've ever heard, Zima. And you just like came in just for that, or was that turbo? Now I'm confused.
Oh, that was just for that. That was my.
That was just for that.
No. Okay.
Honestly, that's his new thing now. That's his new thing. He chimes in with like these like sound effects, but it's his mouth.
Yes.
Are those called words?
I'm done.
That was a great observation, Turbo. My goodness. Like, wow. Sound effects coming from the mouth, aka words. I love it. You're so smart.
He does so much more than words, though.
Like, sing.
Well, isn't singing technically words as well, just in a harmonious way?
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
singing is a skill, you know.
that's I would say that's probably pretty accurate, Max. Now let me ask you a question. Do we need to also have karaoke at the Web3 Breakfast Field Days? Like, is karaoke
100%.
Oh
100%.
shit! You just said the
That's the
magic word
biggest
right there.
stage. That'll be the biggest stage out there. A karaoke stage, and all the words will be behind them. Absolutely.
Oh man, like because we're gonna have like the Web3 artists performing there, so we'll get a stage, and then we just do karaoke on the main stage. That's gonna be amazing.
In between sets, what we'll do is have like a 30-minute karaoke spot. Like, so when they're setting up the next person, like that's gonna actually like perform, we'll have 30-minute increments of like people that are from the Web3 Breakfast that are like gung ho about karaoke.
Let me ask you a question. Are we going to pre-vet singing abilities, or is it
No.
you got the balls, you go out there?
Hell no.
Okay.
You don't have to
No.
go up there. You just do your thing. We just have
You know
to
that-
do it.
You know that karaoke is a Japanese word for tone deaf, right?
Oh, no, I did not.
Okay, no, it's not. You watch the
I'm dying.
But
my
if you
God.
say it with
I remember the
confidence,
commercial
people
that
do
came out.
believe it. Yeah.
No, do not get
Great.
your education from the internet and from.
Or for Max, apparently.
Oh my
Well,
God,
you
so
have
funny.
to say it. Well, you have to say it with like more of an accent, like the word karaoke, and then you got to deliver. Now everybody's gonna be spreading that rumor.
No, if you want to say it right, you can be like, it's pronounced karaoke.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it does not. It does not mean tone deaf. That was a
It
good
does not
try.
mean
Absolutely
that.
not.
That was a good
But
try.
I had Jay.
Okay, in full transparency, until Zima chimed in, I believed you. I thought, oh shit, okay, cool. Like that would make sense. Like,
That's literally why I corrected this. I knew that he thought it was right. And I knew
No, I know. I knew that it wasn't right.
I love karaoke. So what does everybody normally sing? Because I'm a big fan of like doing some Dr. Dre karaoke or some crazy country.
Ooh.
Like I'm like one or the
So
other, either rap or
legit?
country.
So legit, my brother loves karaoke, and this is a true story. The only song he will sing is Hotel California. Not Well, may I add. but he will do it like 5 or 6 times throughout the night. So every single time he comes up on stage, you know it's Hotel California.
Nice.
Damn, that's a long song
Wow.
too.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't done karaoke in a long time, but when I did, I think I was still doing like the Gangster's Paradise from Coolio.
Oh man, that would be
Oh,
amazing.
you got to do a few bars. You got to do a few bars right now, like the intro.
As I walk through the valley in the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. Cause I've been laughing and blasting so long that even my mama thinks that my mind is gone. There you go.
Love it.
Clap, 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 clap.
Yo, mine is Friends in Low Places
Ooh,
by Garth Brooks.
that's a good karaoke song.
Blame it all on my roots. I showed up in boots, ruined your black tie.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and vote for me, Turbo, and Jay to do a rendition of "Call Me on Your Cell Phone" from Drake, just because
Yes.
we have a very personal, very personal, I guess, venture to embarrass one of our really close friends at Ethereal. It's gonna be amazing.
Oh,
Do we have
so
a
like,
date for this?
Call me on my. You used to.
Yes,
Yeah. You used to call me on my cell phone.
Yeah.
Late night when you need me.
This is for you, Patrick. I hope he listens back to this and he's like, "Why?"
Oh man.
We're here for you, Pat.
Guys, he's listening with me right now. I'm dead.
what's up, Ethereal Barbie?
What is up,
Hi.
GMGM, Nikki? We got a comment from Corey over on the YouTubes, and he said he would totally sing some Hamilton. I tell you what, Whitney would be up on stage with you singing Hamilton 100%. Like, she blasts that shit. Like, when I leave the house, like, I know, because you can like check the Sonos history and stuff. Like, that's all she listens to is the soundtrack from that. So
Oh my
you'd
gosh.
be in good company.
Yeah, I'm all about. Yeah, absolutely. Patrick just got on. He definitely heard the Drake comment. I'm so happy that I hopped on at that moment. It made me so happy. I think everybody, you know what we should do? Just a karaoke night where we all just sing Drake songs.
Just Drake all night.
No
Just
way.
Drake all
That could
night,
be like the
just for
launch party,
Patrick.
right? That's just the launch
Yeah.
party.
What?
Ooh, so there is
We
a
can call
site.
it.
So we should do that. Honestly, like, no joke. We could. There is a site, and I just have to. It's in my history from months ago, and I think it's on a bookmark bar that I just have to find. But there is some site that you can do like karaoke, and it translates very well onto the live stream, and how someone could log in and see that. We should definitely do that for some kind of stream night. That would be fun, a karaoke night.
You know what? There's actually also a site where you can go on, you can make a room, and everybody can go in the room, and the actual song itself is played simultaneously throughout. So there's no delay, no lag, or anything for anyone.
Ooh. Maybe in a
But
Discord.
you know what? I mean, you gotta have some confidence
Discord
to
is
do that shit.
awful.
I mean, that's like you're streaming, everybody's watching, you don't even know who's in the room.
Oh yeah.
That would be so amazing.
Patrick thumbs down right now. We're killing me.
Yo,
So bad.
Seven, you're a professional freaking artist, man.
Absolutely,
You can
man. Oh no, I can't wait.
Can
This is gonna be
can we
amazing.
call the night drinking with Drake?
no.
No, Nikki, would Patrick do karaoke?
Yeah, he has actually a specific karaoke song.
Nice.
He needs to, if he's on here, he needs to
He's not doing
figure out
anything
how to
if we're
request
doing
to
nothing but
speak.
Drake, guys. He's not gonna come and hang
Yo,
out with us.
Yo, Patrick, I know you have one. Everybody has a karaoke song. A karaoke song for non-singers is like your freaking spirit animal, okay? We all have one.
Here he is.
What's yours,
It's not-
Zima?
It's not fun unless somebody else picks the song for you, though. Like that's
Yes,
No.
you know what? I agree.
No.
Totally.
No
I
way.
agree totally, and it has to be blindsided.
Yes,
You know, yes,
so much
I
fun.
did that. So when I met this guy for the very first time, he came to a party and we were doing karaoke, and he's like trying to impress me. So he's like, pick any song you want. And like, I got this album, 10,000. He didn't know about it until he actually got on stage. It happened to be his favorite band and his favorite song, Blue. But
He killed it.
that's the best.
He killed it, and he won your
he
heart.
killed it.
But
Yeah,
see,
there you go.
what I don't like about that, and it's not that I'm a perfectionist, but I wouldn't like that surprise, because if you don't know how to like hit the song specifically, like you're just not prepared for it, and there's just a 0% chance that I would ever let someone pick a karaoke song for me. 0%.
I know, but when you're drinking, who cares?
All right,
I mean,
fine.
are
Good
you
point,
really
good point.
there for like the actual artist there? No, you're there to have a good time. And believe me, when everyone's drunk, you sound perfect anyway.
That's a good
Yeah,
point.
not unless you have freaking like professionals in the room and they just like they just ruin your entire self-esteem.
I literally have a playlist on my Apple Music that is like karaoke songs. So, but I agree with Jay. I don't think I would let somebody pick my song. I'd be too embarrassed if I didn't know.
If Jay and Turbo went up, I'd pick Barbie Girl for sure, 100%.
I know the lyrics to that, though, so that'd be
my
good.
friend has a stable of artists where they invited me to the Christmas party, okay? And for fun, for the families and the friends, they put a karaoke thing on, right? And all of a sudden, it only took one of the artists to go to the mic, and I was like, F all you.
You always know the guy or the lady when you get to the karaoke hall and it's karaoke night. The first one to sign up is always going to be the ringer, and then you see him up there like every 3 or 4 songs. It's like, all right, like we know you got chops. Quit trying to embarrass us.
Exactly. Like when you said there's karaoke in the next event, I'm already writing down like my practice list today.
I love that. I love that so much. KT, you got your hand up, and then let's go to DJ.
Yeah, so you're talking about karaoke songs. I get the best one I ever heard was my cousin, who for some reason likes to do Britney Spears falsetto.
Ooh.
And I'm going to tell you, my cousin is like 6'5", like 400 pounds. Just think of all of that in one person.
Man or woman?
Man, stone cold sober.
Damn.
It's Britney, bitch. Does he open with that?
No, old school Britney, like all the way old school.
Wait,
Like, hit me baby one more time?
What is he singing? A 6 foot
Yeah,
5?
like one more time. Old school Britney.
Britney Spears.
In falsetto.
Yeah, in falsetto.
Now, is he dressed as Britney with like the pigtails and like the
Oh.
No. He's just a regular dude at the bar. You I mean, other than him being a big dude, you'd never really pay attention.
How does he? Oh, baby.
No. You gotta go like 3 octaves higher. Okay, for the guys in the room, it's like somebody dropping, like you getting a fastball right in the no-no zone. That level of high pitch.
I do like the 80s rocker thing. Like that.
And he just rocks it. But
I've always wondered, why do guys' octaves go so much higher when they get kicked in the balls? Like, I don't understand
because
that.
it hurts terribly. You don't want to.
Okay, so I mean, so does childbirth, and we're not ready.
Max. Really quick, guys. Really quick. I've got the absolute most amazing response to that, Max. While I do understand that, women often will say, "Let's have another kid." No man has ever said, "Kick me in the balls again." It's a different pain. You don't want to feel it.
It's not a different pain. I mean, it hurts you in the stomach just as
I saw that
much.
joke on Twitter.
I've definitely always that's why women have babies and not men. Because if it was up to us, bro,
You know, if men were having babies, this population would like not be here. There would be 2 kids.
Would you have if you got kicked in the balls every time, and then 9 months later you had a baby every time you got kicked in the balls? Would you want to get kicked in the balls again and have another baby?
No. Anyway, let's get back to karaoke.
By the way, that's got to be a myth. Do people really talk higher when they get kicked in the balls?
No, they don't.
No, they say ouch.
I don't know. I mean, like, we can try it. I can kick you in the balls.
I feel like Max has done it so many times. She has like a whole range of experience.
Have you guys ever been to Fremont Street in Las Vegas? There's a guy who you can pay and you can do that, and he just stands there and takes it. It's crazy. He'll do it all day long. It's absolutely nuts.
How much?
I think you just like a donation, give him like $10.
It's absolutely nuts. Get it? Haha.
There's a lot of guys on Craigslist too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh geez. All
So
right.
to get us back into the,
Thank you, KT.
But they pay you.
to get us
DGen,
back to
DGen.
karaoke, hang on.
Thank you.
To
Yeah, get us back to karaoke, please. Thank you.
So you were talking about never wanting to be completely blindsided. If you haven't seen this yet, like karaoke, I don't remember what the show is, but you go on YouTube, go look up Chance the Rapper performing Nelly's Hot in Here in a country style. It is phenomenal.
It is good.
Completely out of the blue.
It is definitely
he's pretty good.
It's a good version of that song. DGen, what is up, man? You got your hand up. How are we feeling today?
Yeah.
Please
What's
save
going
us.
on?
Please save us from this testicle talk.
I just came to say good morning, man. Y'all already know. Like, my mind is on trying to get some meetings done. But, yo, I have to say, I've never in my life, don't laugh at me, y'all. I've never in my life done karaoke. Never.
That's a lie.
No, never done a karaoke any place. Never went and picked up the mic and sang for any random fucking songs and none of that. It's just never been my thing. Nah. It's never been my thing. Sorry. Like, I hear everybody talk about it. Sometimes I feel like an odd man in the room, or everybody's talking about their karaoke experience. Now, I love to sing. Don't get me wrong. But in the shower, I sound like a fucking platinum singer. You know what I mean? But that's just not really my thing in the karaoke. I guess I'll try it around the right people. I'll try it, have some fun, get some drinks. But I love music. I love everything about music.
Yeah. Are you okay? Are
we the right people?
I don't know yet. I mean, I'm still trying to figure that out. Like, if Jay and Turbo do some shit, Seven, if they all do some shit, y'all doing it, I'll be like, fuck it, I'll do it. I mean, I could say I did it one time. So it'll be a Web3 Breakfast first time DJ or Block Mel just out here singing his heart out. You know what I mean?
No, I already told you, you've got to try everything at least twice.
Yeah, I know you did say that. I know, but getting kicked in the nards is not really on my list either. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to try that no more. So again, I'm just saying, y'all, I'm down for it. Just tell me how we doing it, and is it going to be in person? Do we have to do it online? Because I think a web meet would be great.
Oh yeah, no. So this is so we're going to be doing the Web3 Breakfast field games where it's like kickball, maybe we'll have pickleball. We'll do all sorts of stuff. We're going to meet somewhere.
Wait.
This is a
Why
live
you gotta
thing.
mention kickball, man? Why you gotta mention kickball? I thought we were off that topic.
No, we were playing, but it's part of the
Don't be
field
scared,
games.
DGen. Don't be scared.
Anyway,
We should totally do whirly ball.
we can do all of it. We can literally any game.
Love that. I love it.
There will be a forum. But Mel, the whole idea is, it's a whole outdoor festival day. We're going to have Web3 musicians, and we just decided this morning that in between sets, we're going to do 30-minute blocks of the karaoke live on the main stage. So you got all the big words behind you. Hopefully we'll have like the big screens on the sides of the thing too, so everybody can see you like in the way back, because there'll probably be like 30,000 people at this. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit! So
what?
I'm just kidding.
My first
I'm kidding.
time.
There's gonna be like 50 of us.
A lot of
That'd be
ribs. There.
crazy.
A lot of ribs.
Yeah. Hey, all right, brother. You know what? If y'all say it's good, I'm good. I'm gonna roll with you. Just say the word. I got to try to impress Sapphire. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, Mel, I'll sing backup for you if it helps.
All right, thank you. If KT sing back up with me, I'll fucking do it.
I'm horrible. I'll admit it. My voice is shot.
It sounds like you need support there, man. Listen, I'll hold your hand the whole entire time.
Well, I don't need that kind of
you'll hold
support.
something for sure, Zima.
Seaman's just trying to touch something.
Max, that might have been an almost violation of the rule.
Why? How is that an almost violation?
I don't know.
I didn't say what he was going to hold. I said he would hold something.
You tiptoe on the line.
It doesn't count.
I'm walking the tightrope. Got it. Without a net.
I'll kick it right off the stage, Jay. You just give me the thumbs up and I'll boot it.
Oh, you've been itching to do that for like months.
He's been holding his finger over the like.
100%.
I practice every time you come up.
I like this.
You got the trigger finger.
Jay, when you wrote this for today, the Community Appreciation Day, what was on your mind? I mean, I think that.
Good question.
I think the cool thing about an Appreciation Day is either A, to acknowledge somebody else in the community that you appreciate something about, right? Or also a chance for people to say something unique about themselves that we would never, ever, ever, ever know or ask or something like that,
Yeah.
Like
For sure.
I'm sure somebody here has 3 testicles. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Probably, or one.
Are you the someone?
You know, to be honest with you, Zim, I'm glad that you asked that. You know, because literally, I hop into spaces, I go into spaces all the time, and I'm no joke. Like sometimes I gotta hop out of there within just a few minutes because I can't stand it. I can't stand how people talk. I can't stand what they're talking about, and so I feel I'm totally biased that this community that we're building. This Web3 Breakfast is like one of the best communities in Web3. And it's like we have different opinions. We all respect each other. Our conversations are amazing. Like I literally respect the fucking shit out of everybody in this room because we can do this. We can come here and we can have these crazy conversations about karaoke and testicles and nipple rings or whatever it was the other day. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, like there is always some value add. And so, yes, we have a good time. We learn some stuff and we're building and growing with like some amazing people. And so that's, it was just one of those things where I hopped into a space this morning. I was like, golly, but this really started from yesterday because we had a guest planned and they just canceled for whatever reason. And so I was talking with Turbo and Seven in the background, like, what are we going to do tomorrow? Like, what do you guys want to pivot to? And we decided like, hey, let's have a community appreciation day because like our community is freaking amazing. And I think we can get behind this more. Like the other day we were talking about, we got to make sure that our mods and our community managers and the people that like run Discords, like they get some appreciation because they have hard fucking jobs. Well, you know what? So does the community, especially during a bear market. Like times are tough. Money's running out. People are getting salty. Tensions are flaring. But at the same time, we are here every day, positive, communicating very well with each other and just really doing the right thing. And so like when I think about my community and our community that we are Web3 Breakfast, this is it. And that's what inspired me to write that. So,
hey, gratitude is power.
100%.
Jay, I got to tell you this. So running down that road, I've been doing spaces Web3 and all that stuff for 2.5 years now. And the one thing, the thing that sets this group apart and why I'm in here as often as humanly possible or not a lot of the other spaces who are trying to do something similar is that everybody has a voice until they screw it up. Every single person, doesn't matter who you are, what you look like, what you think, what you believe. Until you're a douchebag, you can do, say, whoever the hell you are. Mm-hmm. That is not common in this space. And that is amazing.
I appreciate that, man.
I don't think I've ever experienced a douchebag here. I mean, I'm early. I'm late, guys, so I don't know.
But I think Turbo, what was it? Maybe 2 months ago, we had like one dude just like come up and he like just shouted out like a couple N-bombs. We kicked him off the stage within 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Honestly, whenever there's a rule in place, it's because something has happened. I've noticed that. So the fact that the number one rule of not being a douchebag is in place here means that it's happened.
Yep. That's it.
Or in life in general.
Then why is Patrick
Hello,
here?
everyone. Hello, everyone.
I live with
Hi,
him.
George.
I know he's a douchebag.
I'm sorry for disturb you. I not speak good English. I have any question, please?
Yeah, go ahead, man. What's your question? Thank you for joining us.
Sure.
Do you have any project Web3, please?
Any what?
Project Web3.
Project Web3?
Yes.
What does a project Web3 mean?
He wants to know if we're building anything inside of Web3, what we're doing here, and how we're working inside of Web3.
Are you speaking French?
George, I remember
Yes.
you. I remember
What?
you. You've been here before, yeah?
You speak French?
French.
Do we have any French speakers? I do not.
Max.
Okay,
Why are you calling me out right now?
Aren't you like French Canadian?
So? Bonjour.
Un petit peu de français, mais ne peux pas très bien.
Ah, vous parlez français.
Un petit peu.
Comment allez-vous?
Ça va bien. On travaille. Et tu?
S'il vous plaît, en fait, je n'arrive pas bien à parler anglais. Et j'aimerais leur poser... Je suis nouveau sur Twitter, je comprends pas tous ces vocales là qu'ils font.
Turbo, put a background track.
Tokhayal Mahi Tariaka.
All right.
All right.
So translate, Rax. Translate.
Yeah. What we got to get ready for our workout too. So what?
Literally, the only thing that I got from there was please.
Okay. And looks like George
That's
left.
all you know.
Hey, but guess what? We can take the silver lining out of this is that now we are a multilingual space. We just had a
We've
French
done it.
conversation. We did it.
We've accomplished this.
Who
Yes.
would say that? Good pick.
I'm dying.
Yeah, there we go. All right. Well, it is definitely workout time. And so I think, well, I was going to play.
Time to work out my joint smoking hand.
There you go. And so I'm going to just sacrifice the stream today. We'll end up getting pulled down because I'm just going to play Hotline Bling for our workout. And I know our YouTube overlords are going to say, oh, no, that's an infraction. We're going to pull this one down too, which the one yesterday did not. Surprisingly, after our 30-minute bonanza about, the revolution, it stayed up.
Give it a
Hell
day.
yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, it'll get there. It'll get there. Look, don't count it out so soon. Guys, it's your opportunity. Let's get ready to get up. We're going to end up trashing the YouTube stream, but that's okay because it's all about harassing Patrick today because he's an incredible community member doing great things. He absolutely loves Drake, and I know Barbie does too. So let's go ahead, hit that
This is
track.
my favorite day.
Come on, my get up.
This is gonna be replayed so much.
We're going
just
to
because of
let's go.
this.
You used to call me on my cell phone.
Yeah.
Late night when you need
Yeah, Jay, you can't see me right now, but I got
call
my
me on my
feet
cell
up.
phone.
I'm doing elevator push-ups today.
Late night when you
Got kicked it up enough. Get ready to come to Atlanta. I gotta make sure that I'm looking right.
I can't hear music. Can anybody hear
Come on,
music?
y'all. Let's go. Let's work. Up them out. Come on.
Can you guys hear the music? Thumbs up.
That can only mean one thing.
Yeah, hell yeah. We can hear it.
Ever
Keep it
since
going.
I left the city, you got a
All right, now we know
reputation
who's
for
not doing
yourself
workouts
now.
because they just did emoji.
Everybody knows and I
Nice
feel
job.
left out.
Just
Girl, you got me down, you got me
Shoot up.
stressed out. Cause ever since I left the city, you
Oh,
started wearing less and going out more. Glasses of champagne out on the dance floor. Hanging with some girls I never seen before. You used to call me.
Let's get them last reps in, guys. Come on. Come on, one more.
When you need my
Yeah.
call me on
Yeah.
my cell phone.
Come on. Yeah.
Late night when you need
Think about that change.
my love. I know
You gotta get
when
field day
that
ready.
hotline bling, that can only mean one thing.
Are we going to have a weightlifting competition?
You can. I want to do, but it'll be more functional stuff that we do for sure.
Whew. All right. That felt good.
Nice. That did feel good. I actually got up this morning and did a couple. Well, that's not to say a couple. I was gonna lie there. I did a lap around the property. Felt great. Yeah, it was way more terrainier than I had anticipated. So definitely gassed me out on that.
Would you rather run or do karaoke? I would rather do karaoke than run.
Jeez, that's tough. Who's there? What's the track?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Kenny Rogers, the gambler. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna get out here and I'm gonna do some running. I'm gonna run around a little bit. Yo, and I hope everybody did something, you know what I'm saying, during that break, guys. You know, that opportunity to work out. It's all about healthy minds, healthy bodies, and healthy portfolios, guys. Welcome to Web3 Breakfast. It's Community Appreciation Day.
Woo!
Yay!
Hang on.
And we want to hear. Yeah. And this is an opportunity. We'd like to hear from you guys. Just about what you got going on. It's not really a shill. We just want to kind of some of those proud moments that you're having right now in the space. That you'd like to share with us.
Hey, Turbo, I got one for you real quick. I just and this is for both of you. Because of a combination of my son and the Web3 Breakfast, it's been 4 days straight I've been in the gym.
Nice.
And I've figured out a way to lift with 2 torn rotator cuffs, which sucks, but I can still lift. So I just want to say thank you guys because you helped motivate me to get off my ass and back in the gym because my OLD is kicking in and it sucks and I hate it. And see if I can't get something done to counteract that. Besides, my daughter wants me to cosplay Jason Momoa in October, and I may have the hair, but the rest of it needs a lot of work.
You got it. You got it. Look, you got it. I'm telling you.
That's amazing. Congratulations.
I like that.
Yeah.
KT, you can do this, man. Just keep pushing. You'll get those gains, man, and you will be Aquaman in no time. Yo, D-Gen, what's up, fam?
I just wanted to say, man, thank y'all again for the morning. I can't stick around. Appreciate y'all, and mad love for what y'all doing up in here daily. Again, man, just keep finding motivation, people. And if you can't find it, make sure you tune into this every morning. Believe that. So appreciate all of you. And then I guess if y'all need me, holler. You know where I'll be. Yo, Max, what up?
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you too, Max. You keep doing what you do. So I'll see y'all later, man. Y'all stay good, man. Love,
man,
peace, and hair grease.
Appreciate you tapping in today, man. We'll talk to you soon.
No doubt, brothers. I'll see you later.
See you. See, that's what it's
you
about.
made him cry, Max. You made him cry. You choked him the hell up on that, Max. I'm sorry, Jay, I didn't mean to.
I probably did, actually.
No, but see, like, that's cool, right? Because, like, typically you got people that we work in this industry, in and out. You put in the hours, and it's it's sometimes it's definitely a labor of love, but. Just to say to a fellow person that you see in the community, that you see him day in and day out, just to be like, what you just did there, Max? Like, I appreciate you. Like that's really nice to share that gesture with someone else. And if it made his day 1% better than it was before he came in here, that's what we do this for, right?
Yeah, you already know.
Absolutely.
I love that. And I wanted to find out from Ethereal Barbie too. I want to find out what's your champion moments from this week or the last couple of weeks?
My what moments?
Your champion moments. So the moments that that you just really kind of that you took a second, you're like, dang, I did it. Like I'm moving in the right direction. I'm doing something great. What's that moment been for you in the last week?
You know what was funny? I actually was just having this conversation with somebody about taking something that seemed really sucky and then turning it into what I guess was my champion moment this week. I, working on the Ethereal project and then working more and more with the different partners we're bringing in. It's really exciting to see so many people be good. I don't want to cry. Ask Patrick. I cry all the time. Sorry. But I think my champion moment was realizing that completely shifting gears in my career for Ethereal was the 100% the right thing to do. Because I've met people like you guys, like you, Turbo, J Chains, it just has been, it's been a really stressful week. But stress in this case is good because I know it's going to turn out to be something incredible. So champion moment was meeting really, really great people.
The Ethereal community, it is cool to see, Nikki, is very complimentary of you. Like, you've taken that role, in the Telegram group, and you've done just an amazing job with it. And you can see just how people react. There's, the prompt that comes up that, you are just, I forget what it says, but it's amazing. Like, it's just
it says Nikki is a gem.
Right?
It's almost embarrassing how many people just keep clicking it.
But it's the true testament to how the community values you, and and I know because we've had conversations in the background how you value the community, and so it really is just the whole ethos of what today is we are appreciative for our communities, the people that surround us, the people that we surround ourselves with, while we're going through this journey that is Web3. So, yeah, you feel it.
I love that. This is so great, man. We are going to be so heartful today. I think that we speak about
Turbo's rugging. The ruggla strikes again.
You guys are making everybody troll now in the ethereal room. I keep getting notices.
I know they started lighting it up with the Nikki is a gem, but like again, it just goes back to it. You're doing a great job as a leader for for the community and keeping everybody positive and happy, because that's what we really I set out, and while we've been talking to a lot of projects lately is because I set out and said, hey, listen, like I want to hear from project leaders, like what are you doing to keep your communities happy? What are you doing to keep the community engaged? Because we know like right now, like things are starting to, again, we talked about it yesterday, it kind of it was a little wishy-washy. Are we heading into a bull trap, or is this like the real deal? Like where are we going? But as the market starts to turn, people are going to start to be more positive. But just the things that community leaders can do to keep the community happy, that's what you do so well. So good on you, as they say.
Thank you.
Good on you.
Honestly, like you guys are like the best. Like I can't say how incredible you guys are in supporting the project too. So big claps to you guys, because you keep everything so positive, and that's not something that we've experienced in the past very much with our project since like in the past year. So it's really refreshing.
That's
well, I think I'm sorry.
No, I was just gonna say I was just gonna say that's what we're about. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, that was kind of the whole thing. When I first came into the crypto space, like I had this whole idea for this like kill to earn game. I built out all the art. I had all this stuff because I learned from YouTube. But when I came into the Twitter spaces and started like seeing like what the actual space was, I knew that my idea wasn't going to work. So I really set out in those like 2 years to be like, look, I want to be the community member that I would want to support me. And I know that Jay has like that same sentiment as well. Like we want to support people the same way that we want to be supported. And so we hope that, like people see that and they pick up and they, continue doing that. And I think that the Web3 Breakfast does that. We have Sapphire. I would definitely love to tap in with Sapphire, see what she has as well. Someone that is just always really positive, extremely motivating. She has such a great voice and positivity and light in the space. And, we'd love to hear about your champion moments, this month or this week or whatever that is, Sapphire. Working.
Dang. Well, when you get an opportunity, definitely want to hear about that.
She's getting more coffee. She's just refilling her coffee or something.
There you go. I love that. But who else? Does anybody else want to come up and share just like a moment that has happened to them recently that it doesn't have to be Web3 related. It could just be anything that happened in your life. Like Father's Day. I had a great Father's Day. I made some of the best ribs I have ever made in my entire life on Father's Day. And that was a moment that I feel really good about. And I know I got made fun of for doing them 8 hours in the oven, but I don't have a smoker, not here at the house yet. And so did them in the oven. And I tell you what, little apple cider vinegar, those suckers came out finger licking good right off the bone. So that was a good moment.
Yeah, I love that. Like when you cook something for yourself. I had a really dope moment around food too. It was like last week, I think, or maybe the week before last. But like I've been going through a lot of changes in my life, and I was like grocery shopping just for myself to have some food. You know what I mean? And I was just like, you know what? It's all gonna be okay. Everything is gonna be all right. And it was just like something so small, but in that moment, I just felt really proud that, to stand up for myself and, to making an impact and a difference. Because it gets hard in this Web3 stuff, you know what I mean? Like, like even where we're at, currently, pushing and still grinding and building, but we know the sun's going to shine real soon. So, and I love that, Jay.
So, first time in a long time shopping for yourself in the grocery store. I have not probably done more than the grocery store myself, maybe like twice in the last like month or so. But after that, I mean, like most of the time we just get stuff delivered. It's actually strange going to a grocery store, right? Does anybody else have that where like you do the shipped or whatever I can't even think of the name of the services, but they just like deliver your groceries for you, so you don't have to go to the store anymore. It was popular during the pandemic. I can't think of the word. Someone help me, please.
I honestly can't think of it either. I've never used the grocery service.
was expecting. If Whitney's listening, you could just like pop into my office and tell me because it's gonna drive me crazy. I gotta like Google this now.
Yeah, but it does seem to make sense though. In all honesty, like I keep saying,
No, but
yeah,
just the
this
thought
does
of
make a
like
lot more
somebody
sense.
else picking out my ingredients or my groceries, just maybe it's a control freak in me. I don't know, but I like being hands-on with the things that I want to do for me and my family.
Well, okay, so Instacart is what it is. But I mean, yeah, I get that. But if you're just gonna get like a case of soda water and a big bag of Doritos, like
yeah, like the prepackaged stuff I get, but like I mean, like the fruits and the vegetables and the meats, like I like to hand pick my own thing.
that I am with you 100%.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah. Produce is I was taught by my grandfather at a very young age how to pick a watermelon. I can pick a perfect watermelon 100% of the time.
Yeah, it's a little peeps, right?
You got to look for the little scratches. Every little scratch that a watermelon has on it means that it a bee pollinated. And then you want to find ones that have the yellow spots because it sat very still and it's probably going to be very red and juicy.
Yo, I did not know this.
Yep. So find a scratchy, a scratchy watermelon with a yellow spot, and I guarantee you it's going to be delicious.
I'm a weirdo. I don't like watermelon at all.
What?
So the best way to pick a watermelon is to just not pick one. I'm sorry. I know
Jay,
it's so
you just give me
weird.
the word. I'll boot her off the stage right now. You just give me the thumbs up.
See, that's all part
Sorry,
of it.
guys. It's been great. It's been great knowing you.
That's it. That's the end of the line. That's where we.
Nikki, it looks like you and I are both being exiled real soon, so it's fine. We'll go into like the sunset together.
That's fine.
Yeah, we're gonna start Web3 lunch.
Yeah, exactly. Or brunch. We'll do brunch.
It's calzones and watermelon slices.
Oh man! Now I'll tell you what. There is some fun ways to dress up a watermelon, Nikki. So maybe if you don't just biting out of a watermelon, now you can do like margaritas, tequila, watermelon. You could do caramelized jalapenos with some feta cheese and watermelon. It is there's a lot of ways to dress up a melon. I'll tell you what.
Have you ever tried that TikTok trend with the mustard and watermelon?
No.
Ew.
No.
I saw it.
Oh
No.
my God.
It was something that I seen, and people are like going crazy about it, and that it tastes delicious. It's something that I would never fucking do.
Oh my goodness, no. We, my brother, one time we went to, I want to say, we tailgated at a White Sox game with my whole family. And so when my mom and all the siblings and all the nieces and nephews and everybody comes, there's like 20 of us, right? And so we were tailgating outside of a White Sox game. My brother and I had smoked a rabbit the night before. We brought that. And then there at the grounds, we smoked a watermelon. And it tastes like vomit. Don't ever smoke a watermelon. That was the worst decision we have ever made.
I mean, who thought that was going to be a good decision?
After a couple beers, you think it might be a good one.
Okay, fair. Okay, yeah. So impaired decision. Got it.
All you're supposed to do is put alcohol in
It's
the
a texture
watermelon.
thing for me. I don't know what it is. It's just like it's kind of grainy and weird. I don't know. But I also heard, okay, so smoking a watermelon, now that you said that, nothing against anyone who is vegan here, but I have heard that vegan people will put they'll do that to like make that into a steak. Like instead of having meat, you'll have like a barbecued watermelon.
No,
but it's
Really?
like 90% water. How?
I've never heard that.
I don't know.
No.
My brother-in-law's vegan and he has talked about it. I don't know how it works.
So you,
I mean, don't make sense.
Here's something
I've
you can
heard of like mushroom steaks making sense for vegans a lot of the time, but I've never heard of the watermelon steak. That sounds interesting.
A red cabbage, if you thick slice it and you grill it, you can season it. And you can almost get there with a red cabbage. I've done that before. I actually heard this is a really funny thing. There was some passenger, I think he's trying to sue an airline. I don't know which one, because he wanted a vegan option for his meal, and they gave him a banana, and he lost his mind. I didn't really know, what kind of.
Probably Delta.
That's why not water?
That's what I was actually hoping that Barbie was gonna say, like, not to offend like any vegans, but like putting a watermelon on a fire, it's
So I did the vegan thing for a bit, a whole year and a half. solid. No eggs, no fish, nothing, even, no milk even. I did the whole thing. That year, I ran marathons. I have a lot of, I was physically in top shape, and never would I smoke a freaking watermelon for a steak.
Did you hate your life for that first, like, 5 months? Like,
What's that?
I couldn't. I said, did you hate your life for, like, the first 5 months?
No, you know what?
As a vegan, I mean, I understand the whole, like, did you become a vegan because of the animals, or did you become a vegan because of the health?
No, because
or both, actually.
No, because every year on New Year's Eve, I pick one impossible thing for the year, and I stick to it.
Nice.
Oh, you should pick 6.
What?
That's a little plus.
Yeah.
6 impossible things.
Yeah, Nikki, talk about that, because I love it. I love the concept of it, and kind of the whole, not that it's ironic, but really the whole idea is to pick something that you think is impossible, but really just make it happen.
Yeah, I mean, it's still in development, but for those of you who know me personally, like, I love Alice in Wonderland. I love the whole, like, through the looking glass, down the rabbit hole. I go down the rabbit hole way too often, about, call me a conspiracy theorist, whatever, but I don't think it's a bad thing. But that being said, in Alice in Wonderland, like, her dad says that every morning before breakfast, he thinks of 6 impossible things. And so I try to pick one each morning and, try to find a way to, like, conquer it. This week's, I don't know, has anyone tried this before? You can't write the number 6 while rotating your foot in a clockwise motion. I'm not kidding you. Try it right now with your finger.
Nope. Oh, it just, my foot just totally swung to the left, like, while I was doing it.
Exactly.
Like, I just kicked my whole leg, as I was doing the swoop on the 6, my leg just, like, went like a kick.
It just goes the other way.
I just did it, but I'm left-handed. Does that mean anything?
No, Patrick, you don't count. No, Patrick doesn't count for anything.
Patrick's looking for revenge in any case.
That means that Drake has to be played again on the next song while we work out.
There's a trick to it. When you move your foot in that motion, just draw a 9. It makes it become 6.
No, it has to be 6.
And then you rotate the paper upside down, Barbie. And then you just
yeah, there you go. Yeah, right.
Upside down.
We made the impossible possible.
So I just tried it again. This time I was able to successfully spin my foot in a clockwork motion, but somehow instead of drawing a 6, I legitimately draw a 2. That was weird.
Yeah, it's like, it's weird, right? Like, our brains are so weird. This morning's wasn't so hard because there are some people who like this, but I'm determined to convince people that peanut butter on pancakes is amazing. So
I support your campaign.
Yo, and I did, and Barbie, I did try it this morning, and I do like it.
Right? Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my God.
You know what? There's actually somebody, speaking of peanut butter, there was actually somebody that I had met in Web3. It was probably maybe the 3rd or 4th person that I had met. He eats the shelled peanuts whole. Peanut and all. Like, you eat the shell?
There's a lot of really good health benefits of eating that shell. I don't do it all the time, but I can definitely eat the shell. Like, it's really good.
So, I mean, I did tell him I would try it. I did try it. I took the small one. But it kind of, I can't get over the texture. I think that's what it is. But, I mean, the actual taste in itself, I mean, the shell just tastes like peanut butter.
Mm-hmm. It's like one of those things that, because of how fibrous it is and or whatever, so it like scrapes like your intestines and everything. It's like really good for you. So it's something, if you can handle it, eat your peanuts with the shell on there.
And drink lots of water while doing it.
Yep.
That's horrible.
It is horrible. I will say that. It is horrible.
What's that? Maybe if I coat it with chocolate.
Oh, yeah. What if you just dip the whole dang thing in chocolate? That would be...
Yo,
we're on to
M&Ms with the shell. Ugh.
Oh my God. You
That's
came
a
up
whole
with
thing.
a product, Jay. You just had that
What about
Web3
shrimp
breakfast
tails?
chocolate covered whole peanuts.
On pancakes.
To cover peanuts.
On pancakes.
I'm into this. Like, yeah, get ready. Chocolate covered shelled peanuts coming soon. I definitely want to try this.
That'll
out,
be
so-
that'll be an appetizer at the Web3 Breakfast like restaurant, cafe, something, whatever it is.
Oh yeah. Like, have you ever been to one of those restaurants where you get the peanuts and like you just eat the shells and you just throw them on the floor? That we're gonna have that. There'll be a section. There'll be a section at the Web3 Breakfast Field Day where you sit there and you can just eat chocolate covered shelled peanuts. We'll have the peanuts with just no chocolate, so you can throw the shell on the floor.
That was a chain, wasn't it? That was a chain.
It is a chain.
What's it called again? Like Lone Star or something like that.
Yeah, Lone Star. Lone
Star Steakhouse.
Yeah, no, but they stopped the peanuts on the floor because of a fire hazard.
Peanuts and beers
and cockroaches.
No, it's a burger place out here in California. Patrick, what is it called? What is
We
it?
still have the peanuts on the floor. We still have a place up here. It's called Buffalo's.
The original place is in Mexico.
That to me is like do you remember being a kid and like just going to those places and how cool it was that you could just eat peanuts and make a mess, and it was like, oh, this is like totally acceptable to make a mess. Like they want you to do that. That would be fun to have that at the Web3 Breakfast game. So we should add that. We'll just have like a peanut bin, like a barrel. We'll get a barrel of peanuts and we'll set up like a wood floor as you just sit there and throw the shells on the floor.
Can we fondue the peanuts ourselves?
Yes.
Do you guys have Five Guys burgers out there? Do you have Five Guys? Yeah.
So good.
They let you do that.
I have not been to a Five Guys.
Actually, no, they don't.
No, not for
They
the Five
do
Guys
here.
here. They don't. No, not here.
Yeah, they do here in California, which is weird because usually
No, actually, Nikki, we've had complaints about you.
Are you
Yeah,
sure
no, we
you're
didn't do it.
allowed,
We don't
or
know.
they just don't say
maybe
anything about it?
maybe it's just me. I go in there and I throw my peanut
They're like,
shells on
great,
the
like,
floor.
bro.
there's that lady throws the shells on the
Here comes the
floor.
weird one.
They just don't want to approach you because they don't know how psycho you're gonna go.
Yeah. Don't bother. She's already
Just
thrown
throw
the
the
shells on the
floor.
floor.
They automatically think you're Karen because you're doing weird shit. They're just like, nope, not even touching that one.
It's not like that.
Man,
so-
look, I get
That's just
$15
me.
an hour to sell a $30 hamburger. I'm not dealing with this today.
yeah,
Grateful.
right. Grateful Bones. We got your hand up. What's up, Grateful Bones?
Yo, what's up? Good morning. I'm on. Yeah, good morning. I'm on a job right now, and I'm in a school. I got like no service here, so I'm dropping in and out of here. But appreciate you guys every day. You and Turbo, everybody else in here for showing up every day. This is like my favorite place to be in the morning. So yeah, thank you guys. And I was vegan for almost 8 years, and I'm not anymore. But you don't ever grill or smoke a watermelon, bro.
Right?
I don't know who the hell said to do that, but they must have been misinformed because that is
I
just
smoked
insanity.
out of a watermelon.
Yo,
Yeah, there you go.
fellow vegan, how much did you hate it when everybody was like eating meat in front of you and they would judge your food, and they're like, "Where's the food?" I was like, "This is my food." It's and they call it rabbit food. They have all these names. for
Oh
people that
yeah,
are vegan.
you want some lettuce? You want some lettuce for dinner? Rabbit? Yeah, I don't get it, man. Like I never gave anybody shit or anything. It's like I'm just doing my own thing, man. I'm not judging all you guys for eating meat. I don't care what people do. You know, like I don't care what people.
No.
what
It's
shit-
the aggression from that meat. The carnivore.
It's the carnivore aggression.
all that fear and anxiety you're
Carnivorous.
man. Yeah, no, I mean, it's not very hard, dude. Really, like it's pretty easy to substitute things for me. It's just that there's like tons of misconceptions out there, I think, with like the health of it all, because most people that get started, they just buy like frozen or processed stuff because they don't know what to do or they don't make enough of their own food. And really, like, you have to make, like, my wife's an amazing cook, but you have to make all your own food pretty much if you want to actually be like super healthy and eat like make everything from raw food, because all the processed options, dude, like they are not health options. They're just alternatives. Like none of them are good for you. Pretty much everything is like soy based, and
Well, you learn a lot about food when you're vegan because you limit everything. So you have to study.
For sure.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
definitely
and, like,
then I mean, because you're more label conscious. I mean, and I think we all should probably do a better job of that. And I think when we were talking to Jason from Gala the other day, and he was saying like when he moved from Asia over here, he ate the same things that he was, but the bullshit that they put into our food, our processed stuff, is criminal. What they're putting in there.
It's horrible, dude. But like, yeah, I mean, phytoestrogens and estrogens and everything that's like heavily soy based, it's like that's not good for you to eat every day, especially little kids. And like 90% of the soy in the United States is all GMO soy.
Yes,
it's just not good. Like you got to figure out better options. So I don't know, to each their own. Like you experiment with it if you want, don't do it if you don't want. You like
no, but you make a good point though. No, listen, you make a good point. I mean, yes, to each their own, but it's also about education, right? I mean, just so you know, guys, GMO foods have been directly linked to a number of diseases. All right, and so and in fact, I like Obama, but I was really upset when he did the taking off GMO indicators on the label of foods and packaging. It really upset me because there's a whole thing about GMOs that one day I will tell some of you. But anyway, but yeah. But you know what? I just wanted to say one more thing on the vegan thing. One of the things that I think that was the most important experience that I had out of it. It's a really great exercise in discipline, because if you can talk about all the things that you want to get better at, or you want to do or not do, but food you have to interact with consistently. And so when you have to be disciplined about the most important thing that sustains you in your life, and you say, I will not eat that, and I will not, even though you crave it, and you will, right? That first 30 days, that experience alone made me just made me to a different type of focus. Gave me a whole. It was a very important experience for me. Just so you know.
Yeah, I was gonna actually comment on that exact thing, Zima. You know, I did the vegan thing for a year, and it was fine. At the end of it, I just wanted some meat. You know, I don't eat as much meat. Like if I go out somewhere, you know, I don't always get meat every time I go out. So it definitely did make me conscious about food. And the GMOs is no joke. Like that shit will make you so fat. Like if you look at lab rats and stuff that they give the GMO to like fatten them up, like it's absolutely insane. It's definitely something to check out for sure. But KTSC got your hand up, you know what I mean? And because it is Customer Appreciation Day, I'm not going to remind you of the possibilities.
Community, not customer.
Community. Yeah, community.
Yeah, customer.
This whole food, the whole discussion wrapped around food is massive. The two big things is that I always start to talk about is artificial sweeteners. I read about a study they did, and the reason that people generally just gain weight when they eat diet food is because your body expects a certain amount of energy from the food it's eating because it's cheap. And I think it was in Australia, they did a study, and they found that if you eat fake sweeteners, their test subjects averaged 30% more consumption because they weren't getting the same calories as they would if it was pure sugar. And the other thing is gluten sensitivity. I got a couple friends with celiac disease, and it's legit gluten allergy, but a vast majority of it, from what I've read and seen, is actually glyphosate poison, which is Roundup, which they spray on all the foods. And a lot of this stuff is being done to us because they want to produce more wheat or whatever else. And what you guys were talking about earlier about growing your own food, you got to do it. Just make sure your soil's good. I was reading something about how one of the reasons that we athletes have heart attacks a lot more is because of a selenium deficiency, which is a mineral, because of all the factory farms.
Wait, are you talking about the heart attacks that we've seen in the last 2 years?
I think that's what it was. It was a news article I just saw.
All right. Why would you fall for that shit? It's straight up the vaccines, bro. Come on.
Well, but okay, so
we weren't getting canceled before.
Why?
The reason that I bring that up is you got to make sure you know what you're eating.
Oh yeah.
Even if it's BS, it's still focus on know what you're eating.
All right, let's
eat more of it.
Speaking of eating more of it, it's time to eat more of that workout juice and fuel. We are a few minutes late, which is no problem. We'll catch back up. So we're going to get our next workout in. So if you're sitting down, Rax, we'll get to you when we get back. If you are sitting down, time to stand up. If you're laying down, time to stand up. If you're already standing up like I am, because I've got a stand-up desk, which my new one comes today. I'm super excited, so I can sit down at some points. Time to get on up and do your thing, baby. So this is one of those. I don't know if they're still unreleased tracks or not, but from our friend Nessie, he was here a second ago. He might have just dipped out now, but this one is called. What is the name of this track? Really quick. This one is called Credit, I believe. So get up, get your workout in.
They ain't love me in my worst, you don't deserve my best. They ain't never give me credit till they in my debt. She ain't hug me in that for why I get the vet? Why I keep giving them more if she give me less? Times like this, I wanna load up on them all. Then I pray to God, talk to dope and get the ball. Ay, lot of drama, stopping comments, I can't get involved. Grinding for this all my life, no, I can't switch it off. Woke up, brush my teeth, loud on my shoulders, but I got it. Focus on foundation, being feeble, not an option. Phone got the jewels, couple diamonds in my pocket. Can't afford to slip up, cause I know the world's watching. Knew I was the one, they ain't tell me what the cost is. I was young and dumb, I ain't get it till I lost it. I ain't get it till I lost it, but it's all about the re-up that'll show you who a boss is. I'm grinding, on my way to shining. Know it's been a minute, but it's all in perfect timing. Got a yummy on my line, she gorgeous, but I'm married to the game, it's important. I'm important, they informants. See me on that 101, it's important. They don't really live that life, they extorted. On the beat, lay some lies and export it. And you wonder why they floor it. Say they speaking real, it's distorted. You force it, I'm winning like I'm Jordan. What I spit is blue chip, they can't afford it. Chef Nessie, yeah, I had to bring that sauce back. With my twins while I'm dodging all these gloss traps. Blowing kisses, making wishes like a genie. But if it wasn't for clout, then I swear that wouldn't see me now. They ain't love me in my worst, you don't deserve my best. They ain't never give me credit till they in my debt. She ain't hug me in that for why I get the vet. Why I keep giving them more if she give me less.
Okay. All right, here we go. Whew. There you go. Did you guys get your workouts in? Turbo, what'd you do? Okay, cool. Got it. It's a shame when the workout happens mid-poop. Sorry, Corey.
That's good.
Sorry, sir. Bad timing. Bad timing.
I was smoking a watermelon.
There's got to be a way to do
You
that.
guys know what Patrick did?
What did you do?
He raised his desk to be a standing desk.
Nice.
That was his
Good
workout.
for you.
Hey, that helps. That literally helps. I think you'd burn
That
calories
counts.
just standing at your desk versus sitting.
That's actually a really good idea because this motherfucker needs some exercise.
See, that's just like one thing that we can do. Like if you're at your desk all day long, just get a stand up,
Exactly.
put it up.
Yeah.
So I'm out of breath. But Whitney said that we should name the chocolate covered peanuts Drake nuts.
Peanut shells.
Oh my god.
Because they're hard and hairy? What is it?
No, just because we like Drake, and they're gonna be chocolate covered nuts. That I mean,
where is we coming from? This collective we of Drake.
Our community.
I'm not sure about Drake that much.
Well, because we're all going to be doing the the karaoke, because we got to do a Drake karaoke only. So we're all just going to be super fans pretty soon.
That's true.
People might think that buying Drake nuts is something different that they're getting, though.
You can eat them, right?
Okay. Yep. This is one of those things where the joke maybe went over my head, and my brain's cooked from the workout. Didn't really understand where that was coming from. Sorry, community.
I love you guys.
Jeez Louise. Corey says chocolate covered nuts are already called Kanye's.
The guy's petty. That's all. He's a jerk off. That's all I'll say.
Kanye?
Don't be dissing
Drake.
No, Drake.
We love Drake. Stop.
What?
No, you guys understand. Like Patrick, he will speak negatively about Drake, but secretly he loves him.
I like that. Yes.
Oh, it's like trying to throw off the scent.
But that's the truth, isn't it? Don't we like hate the things we love and love the things we hate? Isn't that how it works?
I'm sure there's some psychology to that. Yes, there has to be.
I gotta be honest, Jay. If you can hear me, I don't know. I can finally hear you again. Great job on your workout. I'm not a big Drake fan either, but only listen. I think he makes great music. I think he makes great music. I think his music's dope. But I mean, I just feel like there couldn't be like a faker person making music. But then I remember it's like, But then I remember I'm just like, you know what? It's like we're not even on that gang shit anymore. You know what I'm saying? So like, at least he makes good music.
I know, but the stuff that he sings about, I mean, like how his life was hard and all that stuff. He was on Degrassi, for fuck's sake.
Jimmy in the wheelchair. He's
like, come on, like get up and walk yourself out for a second. He was on Degrassi High for most of his life. He did not have a hard fucking life.
And he bummed out. And he bummed out on his one kid too. And that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? There ain't nothing more I hate than a broke ass father.
And most of his songs, and Patrick will attest to this, most of his songs are actually like, they're like trolling other artists. Like it's
yeah, because he can't speak about his own life, so he has to speak about and troll other artists' lives.
All artists do that.
He's a biter.
Subliminally dissing everybody. That's
Look what we just did here.
What they do.
We were having a karaoke day in honor of Drake, and literally just 30 minutes later,
oh god,
we're just destroying him.
Yeah, no.
That's the Web3, bro. That was like a year.
Yeah. So I don't know if you guys got the memo, but the Drake karaoke sing along has been canceled 100%.
Yeah. Like it was canceled before it started, for sure.
Yeah. We're not Drake fans at all. That is over. Sorry, Patrick. Sorry to burst the bubble.
No, he.
Thank God.
He still has Drake on a lot of his playlists. I will say that though.
He's got a lot of songs. He makes a lot of features.
You know what it is? Patrick uses music like angry sex, right? So he listens to Drake because he hates him so much, but it's like angry sex. That's what it is.
Oh, you still enjoy
what does that mean? I don't understand that.
No comment.
All my motivation spite. There you go.
So when you hear Drake playing in the house, you know what time it is. But yo, shouts out.
Yeah, exactly. Do not come into this room at all. Stuff is about to go down.
I'm forever muting myself now.
Yeah, me too.
Just saying, my next year's impossible list is going to have angry sex, whatever that is.
Okay.
If you've never had angry sex, you haven't lived.
All right. I know that is a conversation. That is a conversation for the DGen show at night. 100%.
Yes, it's good. It's morning time.
Yeah.
What's everybody having for breakfast?
I mean, it's nighttime somewhere.
You make this place work for sure. You really make this place work. Thank you for you, because honestly, any one of us was doing your thing, we totally destroys this space already.
No, Jay, you know what's gonna start happening is every time we come on, Zima, like me or you or Pat, like he's gonna, or like any of us that are being like really bad right now, he's gonna be like, oh gosh.
No.
Yeah, but he has a vision.
No. Listen, it's totally more than welcome. I love this. But as the Mr. Belding of the group, sometimes I just gotta rein it back in, and I'm okay with that role, and I understand it now. I was a little offended at first when in our private chat group here on Twitter that I was designated the Mr. Belding, but it makes sense. I've accepted it, and I'm embracing that role, so I'm okay with it. I love it.
Yeah, that was Kerry, by the way.
That is so damn Zima, the bus thrower. I was gonna say, man, for sure I'm just about to Zima. I was gonna say, I really appreciate how you've accepted the Mr. Belding role. You know what I mean? Because I was even a little offended at first. I'm like, damn, but I wanted you to be Zach, and then he came right with the whole like hate Zach speech, and I was like, oh, good thing I didn't say that. So Mr. Belding, man, that's dope. Because Mr. Belding is cool.
Down though.
Yeah.
It's down. Did you guys see the episode where like they all go to Hawaii for like the wedding?
No.
Mr. Belding, like he gets down in that episode.
Was it in the new class or was this in the OG series?
No, it was the OG series, but it was like a couple years later when I think Zach and Kelly were getting married, and then they like awkwardly invite their principal. Think about that. They invite their high school principal to their wedding. But yeah, he had some fun. He had some fun. So. Just because you're Mr. Belding doesn't mean that you can't have fun.
I haven't seen that episode, but I hope that like Mr. Belding was like the one that came out. He's like, yo, I brought joints for everybody. And they're like, oh shit, Mr. Belding, you're so cool. He's like, I've been waiting 19 seasons for this.
Mr. Belding is awesome because I would rather be him because I like none of them. But in fairness though, in real life, that show did some real damage to Screech.
Oh yeah.
So like, yeah. Yeah.
That went really dark. Really
No,
dark.
why? Are we talking about?
Yeah,
That
I
was
did-
like
Okay, it's not
No-
fun, I guess.
No
this
joke.
is great.
The I think it was my second year that I was in college. So this probably was around 2002. We were doing like there was like this I don't remember if it was just for all of us athletes or if it was everybody could have been there. But he like came and did like some motivational speech, but it was like the farthest thing from motivational. It was like hard to like listen to. Yeah, like he came and like addressed like all of us like outside like on some stage, and I'm pretty sure we were on the football field like doing some stuff, and it's just like, man, this is really awkward. Like it's not funny. The guy's definitely got some mental issues, and come to find out, he did. But it was very clear that what you said, Zima, was facts, and it's unfortunate. But
How old was he? Do you remember like how long ago this was?
So it would have been in 2002. So about what, 21 years ago? Golly, that sounds awful to say.
Right?
Oh, geez, Zima, why did you make me do that?
Good man.
Oh, God. Hey, this has been a wonderful episode of Web3 Breakfast. I'm going to go to my room and cry now.
Didn't he just break the rule? Don't be a douche.
Oh, you just literally made me realize my
Zima's
age
banned.
in a bad way.
Zima's banned. I'm banned. Everybody's banned.
Okay, reset the room.
Yeah, I think that's it. To be perfectly honest with you, I think I'm going to have to go curl up in my bed and cry for a little bit now that I realize that I was in college over 20 years ago. Golly.
My gosh.
Yeah, we don't talk about
Web
age stuff here.
3.1 breakfast.
Well, you guys have a wonderful day. We will be
All right,
back
I'm
tomorrow.
heading out.
Yeah, I'm going to go.
I'm sorry, Jay.
No,
Sorry,
dude, you're fine.
We
Listen,
love you.
listen, I'm just messing with you guys. I think that, for me personally, like my 40s have been nothing but stellar. I'm 41, right? And so the last year and some change has been just incredible. And I think, you always thought your 20s were amazing, and you get a little bit wiser in your 30s. I'm telling you what, if you guys haven't hit 40 yet, get ready. It is super awesome.
Is it true what they say? It's filthy 40s? Because then I'm going to look forward to it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it gets dirty.
Yeah, I'm approaching. I'm just a couple years away, so I'm actually looking forward to it.
Yeah, watch out. I have to pray like 3 times a day.
Like I remember waking up on my 30th birthday with like pain that I'd never had before. But I feel like now that I'm getting healthier, I am in better shape now than when I was 30, which I love.
Let me ask you, when you turned 30, did you feel like your like life shifted in terms of like momentum, right? I thought that way too. It was like before 30 and post 30 was totally different energy, and it's almost like marked by that year. I don't know about you. I felt that way.
That's because you're no longer old enough to know better and young enough to do stupid things still.
100.
Now you're 30.
That's
You know what I mean?
Yep.
You can't do stupid shit anymore.
That was 100% factual. Well, because like the rules change when you're 30 versus when you're 20s. You're still young and dumb, and you can make some mistakes. But the moment you hit 30, man, it's like, all right.
When I turned 30, I went louder and I went crazy.
Oh my God, I was just gonna say the same thing. Like, I feel like really bad about myself because as I'm in my late 30s and
you get more mature.
you get a different sense of confidence in your 30s. I think that's what it is. Like you can be louder, you can do crazier shit because you're just more confident in the outcome of what's gonna happen.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure.
It's not that I don't care. It's that I'm confident that I know whatever happens as a result, I can get through it.
Exactly. Like you can whatever happened, whatever is going to happen, the end result is something that you can kind of sort of predict, but if not, you can get through it. Whereas in your 20s, you just don't give a shit, and then you end up in like a worse place.
Consequences.
So being on the other
That's
side
messed up,
of Jay,
though.
being on the other side of Jay's age thing, I think that when you hit in the 40s, there's a specific field that grows a specific thing that you run out of in your 40s, and you just have none left to give. And you realize that, you know what, this is my life, my time, my my stuff. I'm going to help the people I want to. If they don't want my help, then fine. And you realize that all of the shenanigans in the world is mostly shenanigans, and the stuff that's important is friends, family, and in your faith in whatever that looks like. And everything outside of that, well, you ain't got time for that.
Ain't got time.
I think in the 20s, you're proving things to other people. In the 30s, you're proving to yourself. And in your 40s, you got nothing to prove.
There you go. I like
Yep.
that. I'm a big fan of that right there, Zima. Token Panda, what is up, family? How we doing today?
Hey, good morning. Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, what's up, JC, man? I'm Token Panda and everybody else in the room. Hey, how's it going? Thanks for doing your JC. I've been seeing you doing your thing for a little while, so I wanted to come up and say hi, and I wanted to thank you for the exclusive. I've only heard snippets of his release, and now and thank you for getting my heart rate up this morning. I was doing some push-ups. I'm in my 30s, probably still out of breath and shouldn't be.
It's all good.
But I'm all for the chocolate covered gel including that. I think that's interesting. You know, you're already going to cancel the Drake
we have to
sing along. But yeah, I wanted to say shout out to Nessie. I'm an artist. I've been calling XRP home for the last 3.5, 4, 5 years.
Shout out to the Army.
And yeah, right.
Throw up those X's.
And Nessie is actually releasing an exclusive for each of the mints when it happens.
Oh, nice.
And so I thought that was cool. I had to get my workout in this morning. And then just quick, I wanted to touch on the only way I would smoke a watermelon, JC. Check this out, because you guys are talking about food and nutrients, and I've been involved with like the food science art. This is me, food science art, and right now I'm standing in front of canvas, but which is what I'm really about. But for the longest time, I was dealing with inhalable insulins and breathable caffeine and stuff like this. So the only way I would smoke a watermelon is take the liquid and vibrate it with a frequency using an ultrasound and like a very concentrated, like if I could make a super concentrated like 6 watermelons in half a liter of water of liquid and use an ultrasound to vibrate that and turn it into a cloud. It's like, imagine having and inhale that cloud, because the lungs are the quickest pathway to the brain. So for the longest time, my goal has been to get a pregnant mother to want to use my product and inhale some form of berry-based cloud.
Wait,
And so,
I'm sorry. This is what you do? You produce
do and have done and have focused, like, it's not on my priority right now because of what it takes to do. So I've got the machines and I'm staring at them, but right now I'm you want to celebrate a little wins. There's an exclusive marketplace gallery showing up on XRP that my digital twin paintings are going to be. So that I got an announcement coming out in the next little while. So that's my focus, is the paint.
That's awesome, man. Here's the deal. I am 100% intrigued in however you would get watermelon concentrate into a cloud for me to. Is that considered drinking it, inhaling it? Probably inhaling it, right? Because it's a vapor, like a cloud. I'm in.
Well, it actually is a cloud. So the idea was to be able to experience everything. I quit drinking. I haven't drank 5 years, but I've been. You experience alcohol, everything you love about it at lunchtime. You can go out with your colleagues and inhale these clouds and or maybe duck l'orange, even a cloud of concentrated duck or 0-calorie chocolate inhalable dessert where you can experience everything you love about, let's say, quote, toasted sesame or whatever it is, and then 30 minutes later, after having 9 martinis in a cloud-based form, you can drive home. So you're not having this. You take what you love about it and use the molecular structure to actually, NFL players are huffing gas on the sidelines anyway. Why shouldn't that be a blueberry juice that can allow me to dive deeper in the ocean or something like that? So that's the food science part. But I don't want to take up all your day.
Bro, okay.
I just wanted to come say hi to you, man. Seeing what you're doing lately, and it's just I'm like, yo, this guy's all right.
I appreciate that, man. That's very kind of you. And you're definitely welcome to come right back to Web3 Breakfast anytime. We like to say this is a show for the community by the community. So everybody's got the opportunity to voice, whatever it is that they want. And I appreciate you doing that. Now, I am absolutely intrigued. And I think at some point, I would love to sit down and talk with you more about all of this, because I would want to try a smoked watermelon in the form of a cloud. I think that's just insanely awesome.
Jay, look.
Well, we're still gonna do.
Oh
yeah, hey Barbie, I wanted to say too. It's a good thing you think that way. It's a good thing you think that way, and I appreciate you for having such thoughts. But we're still gonna do workout round 3 before you shut shit down or kick me off, right?
Oh yeah. We got the next workout in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Nikki, what did you say a second ago?
Being that we're in Southern California, and I'm really sorry that we're so ridiculously sometimes too woke here. They're called there's some at bars you can get vapor teenies, where they're like martinis but in vapor form. Yes. So I know exactly what he's talking about, Token. I know exactly what he's talking about.
There's no alcohol in it. It's just a vaportini. So you just sit there and you sip on some vapes, or do you get like a little buzz?
There's alcohol in it. I don't know how it affects your blood alcohol level, but that's a really good question. I really don't know. I don't take a breathalyzer around with me, but now I kind of want to.
Well, because the alcohol's not getting into your bloodstream, right? Like it's affecting. Is it just affecting it's almost like the psychoactive effect without literally getting.
Well, you're inhaling it, and anything that goes into your lungs eventually ends up in your bloodstream.
That's a good point.
So
good point.
Yeah. So, but I don't know. That's a good question. I'm gonna have to do some scientific research. Patrick is on another call right now. That's why he had to hop off. Otherwise, I would ask him because I'm sure he would know. But yeah, vaportinis, they're a thing here in LA, at least. I mean, we're in Orange County. Let me just clarify. I don't live in Los Angeles.
The OC.
I live in Orange County.
And cafes, tea and cafes in Europe are kind of were popular for a while with it, but it does actually go into your bloodstream because it is the quickest pathway to your bloodstream. My first experiment with it was like inhalable chocolate absinthe mint mojito, and I had to use absinthe because of how concentrated the alcohol was and what happens to it when you vibrate loose all the stuff that you don't need or you don't want. And that was when, like all these vapes and stuff were coming out and stuff like this. I'm like, well, why is the same stuff that's like in my deodorant in this thing? I'm like, vegetable and all of it.
Well, it shouldn't be in your vape, nor should it be in your deodorant.
Right.
That's troubling if something you're vaping is also something in your armpits. I'll take a pass on that. All right.
Aluminum.
Yeah, I definitely am on the metal-free deodorants for sure. That is something I read a long time ago and just never looked back. One of the leading causes of breast cancer, from what I understand, is the aluminum that that women have in deodorant, and I guess men can get it too, but it's obviously more prevalent in women. And so, check your deodorants, ladies. Get rid of that aluminum. All right. It is. What do you guys want to do for the Trevor? What do you want to do for the song wise? I'm thinking about either West Coast Sleepwalking or the Metagirl remix with Sammy and Nessie. What do you think?
I do like that. I do like that West Coast.
All right, we're gonna do that then.
In honor of us West Coasters.
Oh yeah, but we're on the east side over here, and we got to give a shout out to our guy Honest down there. You know what I'm saying? He's out there traveling the world with his son. That's so dope. I saw some videos. He was just in Amsterdam, man. Hard to say where he's at now, man. Shout out to the guy, man. That's Father of the freaking Year right there. Boy.
They
Let's
are,
go.
I believe they are in Rome today. And then let's really quick, I can look up on his page because he said it. Rome today and then Dubai tomorrow. So hell yeah, man. That is so cool to watch you travel the globe with your son. So I think we talked about this the other day. I think it was in I think it might have been your space. I'm so looking forward to my daughter getting a little bit older and then us hopping a plane and doing that same kind of thing, man. The shout out to you, man. That's dope. Love to see that.
Yeah. Those are dad goals for sure. For sure. And speaking of goals, it is right at that 30-minute mark, guys. Let's go ahead and get up right now. Grab your weights, grab yourself, whatever it is that you are doing for this workout. That came out so not the way I wanted it to, but you know what I'm saying. So let's get up out of our seats, guys. Let's get this workout in. Healthy minds, healthy bodies, and healthy portfolios. Rose, Jeff. I'm rolling it up right now. Let's go. Well, it's your chance, guys. Get your workouts in. Come on now. All right, guys. Come on, step 10. Come on, one more. One more. You got it in you. Come on.
Woo. All right.
Woo.
West Coast,
Boy.
man. He's blowing it up.
Man, it felt great.
Yeah.
I like that one. Man. It felt good, man. Shout out to everybody doing their workouts, getting up, getting healthy, guys. We have the Web3 Breakfast. We do this every Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. So bring a friend, you know what I'm saying? Tomorrow we got the pizza party, so that's always a great time. I can't wait for that, for pizza. Jay, and I can't wait to see you guys, man.
Hell yeah.
I can't freaking wait to see you guys.
That's going to be fun. And I think we're going to make some music, aren't we?
Oh yeah, we're definitely. I was actually going to say that. I was like, man, I think it's about time for another one of them Web3 breakfast jams.
Ooh, I love that. Let's do something with some cereal because we got that new beast with the cereal bowl.
Oh yeah, and we're about to have that cereal coming out. Yeah, that's a really good idea.
Like that. Oh, look who it is. If you're watching on the stream, Turbocito just popped in. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta wait for everybody to leave. You know what I'm saying? So like once everybody leaves from the house and stuff, you know what I mean, then it lets up some of the internet. So then I kind of squeeze in right at the end. So we do what we got to, baby. We out here, we on the grind, man. It's the build season.
Hey, we should have a poll on what we should do what genre we should do the next Web3 breakfast song, and what it should be about. I think cereal would be a great topic.
Let's do it like reggae-ish.
Oh, speaking of music, and since you brought up reggae, I want to draw you guys' attention to Isabel Noir down there. Extremely talented, and she's an island gal, very funny, and so throw her a follow, and so you never know, maybe she could bless y'all with some sort of some sort of theme song. But yeah, shoot her a follow. She just advanced in the Culture Club song contest with that we're doing for this mixtape. So yeah, just show her some love.
She got my follow. Thank you for letting us know, Sapphire. Yeah, I think something super vibey like that would be dope. Cereal though, I love that. Yeah, we're I gotta have that call later this week. I guess tomorrow is Friday. Yeah, so that's tomorrow. We'll see how that goes.
Yes. Hey, Sapphire, are you in the Atlanta area?
No, I'm temporarily in Minnesota. Unfortunately, it's the lamest time. Taking care of family.
We got one ticket left for the Keenan comedy show tomorrow. We've put out some feelers, so if anybody wants to join us for some comedy and some Web3 breakfast shenanigans, let us know if you're in the Atlanta area.
Ooh, I know some people. So is it tomorrow night? When is it tomorrow?
Tomorrow night at 9 p.m.
Where's it at?
Next time you need to fly me out, though, is what I'm saying. You're like, what's up with that? Fly your girl out.
Yeah, Turbo.
Oh, the next one. Yeah, that'll definitely be the next one. Because basically right now I got a lot of funds kind of tied up with this really big project that we try to tell you all about and stuff. And so pretty much once that thing kicks on, if you got involved, you know what I'm saying, you just be on your own private plane. But if you didn't, don't worry, I got you. You know what I'm saying? We'll get you on a little private plane, get you on out there. You know what I'm saying? We just, we in a wait and holding pattern right now. That's all.
Sapphire, we'll fly you out on the ethereal private jet because we don't fly if we don't fly private, right? So
okay,
after launch, we'll fly you out on the ethereal jet.
I'd like to have it's first class. Does it have Ace of Spades? That is my beverage of choice.
I mean, it's a private jet, so it's all first class.
Can I vote? Can I make a suggestion? That for this flight that goes to pick up Sapphire to bring her to the event, can we make sure that Turbo is the flight attendant in like one of those little vests and a nice little bow tie or something, and he can be the flight attendant on the private jet?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Popping the cans of the soda and pouring the drinks. Yep.
It's a private
Absolutely.
jet, so Turbo, you're wearing what we say.
Heck yeah, man. I'm definitely in for that 100%. I was actually hoping that Jay was going to go with another question. What's your smoking policy on that private jet, Barbie?
It's private, so you can, we are very open to all lifestyles.
We should name it the Mile High Express then, if we could.
Woo!
Oh. What is in the water on this Thursday? We started it off Thirsty Thursday. I mean, we have been
Thursday.
Damn it, yeah.
It's Thirsty Thursday. That's what it is.
Thirst Trap Thursday.
Oof. Sheesh. Let's go.
I like it.
Everybody fired up.
Hey,
it's mostly us females. I'm just gonna say, like we girls are like, it's Thursday. It's time to get it.
Ooh, the weekend's getting close. But
meow.
Let your hair down a little bit.
Yeah, that's what we're about to do.
Yep.
We're about to do that. Hey, we're gonna tear it up. And then on Saturday, Jay and I will be going. And 7P is able to. We're gonna be going to a Jack Brown's camp to meet with some of my people down there to hopefully get some veterans things moving. That's one thing I've been really wanting to do. Is have the opportunity for us to be able to take the Web3 Breakfast, this kind of class to the veterans class that they do down there, which actually was a huge help in my life, man. Everybody was talking about like the 20s and all that stuff. When I was 20 years old, like I was commanding troops on the battlefield. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't really get that whole like party experience. I know me and Jay talked about it the one time we were in New York. And I'm like, bro, I don't know what to do. Like I never experienced this, So I'm excited to be experiencing all that with all y'all. My first times getting to watch old movies together, the whole nightlife and everything. So I'm ready for this.
You deserve it. You earned that, right?
Absolutely. Very, very respectable. I mean, yes, like all you guys out there, like, yes, in your 20s out there, just doing things that the most of us would never even fathom. So
100%. Appreciate you. Shouts out to you, man. It's appreciation all around today. Appreciate you guys for being here. What a great conversation. Do we have anything else that we want to talk about today? Oh, go ahead, Zima.
No, I just wanted to appreciate the fact that you're appreciating. That's cool.
I appreciate the fact that you appreciate
very
it.
nice subject.
Oh my gosh, I
What?
appreciate the fact that you appreciate the fact that he appreciates the fact that he appreciates you.
And I appreciate that.
This is like the
This is the next 20 minutes.
the song that never ends,
This
the
is
lamb
the
chop song.
song that doesn't. Oh my gosh, I was literally just about to start singing.
That's awesome. Great minds think alike, and that's why we're all here, and that's why we get along together, and that's why we have such a great growing community, guys. This was a fun conversation today to just chit chat, with the community, talk about whatever came up, and we ran the gambit. I'll tell you what, that was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. Let's see. Today is Thursday. I don't really know if there's anything much going on today as far as any other streams, any other shows that we've got going on. If there is, obviously, we'll drop links and stuff. But other than that,
any news that came out, that has Turbo ready for his militia? No,
nothing yet.
No alpha. Okay.
No alpha. Let's
SEC
see.
stuff. No.
The alpha coin is way down. The BAM coin is it's holding tight. Everything's just kind of doing its as far as those meme coins that we've been chatting about. But as far as the global market goes, I mean, we've seen a little bit of an increase. Bitcoin up 20% on the week. I like that. But be careful.
Yeah,
Watch out for that bull
I
trap.
just made- Overnight, I just made $1,100 on Chili's or whatever, however you pronounce it. Like, I'm just gonna say it. Like, that was a good one.
Nice. Everybody got some come ups.
Kudos to Patrick for that.
Yeah, let me hold that.
Love that. I love that. All right, guys. Well,
Make your money. Make your money.
we will be back here tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern. I'm gonna roll. I got my in-laws in town, so we're gonna probably go do some fun stuff if the rain holds off here in Georgia. But I hope you guys do something cool today. Go, as we like to say, go do something that's going to make you 1% better today than you were yesterday. And you stack those things up a couple days in a row, you'll see some gains, and that will give you the motivation to keep doing it. And then maybe you'll be 5% better every day or whatever you need to do. But guys, I love you. Thank you so much. This has just been a fun community appreciation show or a customer appreciation show, depending on who you're asking. We'll see you guys tomorrow for Pizza Day, Web3 Music. Adios, amigos.